What's up, y'all? Patch here with Knucklehead. We're down here at our favorite spot, White Lightning Harley Davidson. Man, they're always taking good care of us. We definitely want to give them a shout out. Best service department in the game, for real, especially for the Pan America. They've experienced some things that nobody else has, just because they've got so many of them out here and they're doing what they do. So yeah, that's why we want to give them a shout out for what they've done for us, man. A lot of people have asked what kind of box we've got here, what kind of setup we've running. This is actually a custom aluminum box that I made. It was after a couple trials of some plastic boxes, actually, that we got from Lowe's. And I decided, after 1,000 miles of him riding around in one of those little plastic totes, that he really wanted to ride, so I made this thing. I actually designed it to be correct with his leg height, but then also as high as I can get it, where he can brace himself, sit down, chill, and relax. As you can see here on the inside, I've actually glued in like a super thick 1-inch rubber yoga mat to keep this boy comfortable. But when we actually get out on the road on longer trips, his grandmother has made him this special pillow now that's waterproof that we put on there. And actually it's good for our longer travels because I can use it as a pillow in the evening. Now I do put a cover on it because I don't want to see it where his butt is. It's gross. But yeah, it's a two-way pillow. He uses his butt on it and then I use my head on it at night. So you can see here I had to put these in for stability, a little bracing. I normally have some rubber on here, but every now and again that ends up coming off just with time, so I got to redo that. This is actually just a welded aluminum plating that I ended up cutting and kind of designing up, and then I took it to a welder and he welded it for me. Old Halsey over there in Ellijay, Georgia, he did some great welding for me. So yeah, we've had this box on several different motorcycles. This isn't his first motorcycle. He actually started on a T-Dub 200, riding around on Tail of the Dragon. And he got, it was kind of nerve-wracking to put him on the road, to say the least. But he, like I said, he had so many miles off-road and such, we just started riding around, and then, I don't know, he likes the twisties, and we kept getting quicker and quicker. So it's been organic to what you see now on this machine. From the T-Dub 200, it's a little bit different, to say the least. But again, we've graduated up. This box, actually, he got, I don't know, 30,000 miles or so on a 20 Street Glide Special. And you know, those were good comfortable miles and good learning miles, especially on roads like Tail of the Dragon. But the problem with it is we actually started out riding the machine. We were scraping and such, which we kind of still do on this, just a little bit at times. But the Street Glide was a lot worse, and you know, for the style of riding that we do, we just ended up having to upgrade just a little bit, and this is where we're at now. Each bike had a different mounting. On the T-Dub, you're going to sleep. On the T-Dub, I actually had special hardware drilled through the bottom and some, what was it, pipe clamps underneath it, and had it clamped to the back of a wire tusk platform that was on the back of the T-Dub. It worked pretty well, especially for the riding we were doing on the T-Dub. I mean, it's a little bit different. We were always in the woods and such. But whenever we ended up getting on the Street Glide, something like this, we ended up using detachable hardware like this on this Street Glide for his box. But I used the Solo hardware, which ends up putting this whole assembly up a lot further for one-up riding. Which put his box a lot further up, and that's what he likes, is it being right up against me. That way he can use me to lean against. You'll see in several videos he actually has this brake paw that he's developed to where he'll just put his paw out and kind of just brace himself for the hard curves, which is pretty cool. Again, it's just been organic and something that we've learned together. You know, we do get a little, you know, we just have fun, and it's just, again, just the way that we do it. So, you know, do your own thing, live how you want to live, just be safe about it, and, you know, I ain't gonna knock you for it. So yeah, back to the hardware. Our newest one on this bike, you can see, is actually a Wunderlich platform. They really helped us out on this, because when I first mounted it to the box, it was good for what it was, but when you put a 60-pound pit bull going around curves like we do, it could have been a little bit better. So actually, Wunderlich found out we were using some of their stuff, and they're good with White Lightning down here, and we're all kind of friends, and we went up there to Hendersonville, and they actually welded it up a little bit, or not welded up, they just did a couple things underneath there to help brace it and make it a little bit more sturdy for the application that we're doing. So those guys are freaking awesome, and they gave me this seat right here. A lot of people don't like a real hard seat, but I've got, I don't know, 25,000 miles on that thing, and yeah, it's a tough seat. But I'm telling you, we just got back from Grand Canyon, Vegas, Twisted Sisters in Texas. I mean, we went down, it was a long trip. I'll probably put YouTube out about our trip. It was like 31 days and 7,500 miles, and my butt didn't hurt. So, you know, I couldn't say that about the Street Glide, even though I had a nice seat on it. So, as a machine, I like it. But yeah, we're back on this box, really. We could get on the bike all day, right? But yeah, that's pretty much his box. I've got this GoPro ram mount that I've bolted to the back. That way we can get the gnarly shots of the 360 up top. And then, you know, we've got a new helmet and Knuck point of view that we've got that he uses. The helmet isn't super comfortable for him, and the straps, I mean, there's a whole nother YouTube on that. They said they're going to send me new stuff for that. We'll see if it shows up. Yeah, they told me that before, so whatever, we'll see. But that's his box. If you decide to do something like this with your dog, again, just be as safe as you can with it. Do what's best for you and your pups. This is, again, something that's organic and happened over time. He's never been strapped in, and people give me crap about that. But we started on a TW 200 in the woods, going slow. I always seen squirrel and stuff, and I'd be like, nah, get the squirrel, you know, or whatever. And he never would jump out the box. So, I mean, now we've been on the road and pulled up and literally almost hit bear on the tail of the dragon, and he'll sit there and whine and want to get the bear, but he'll, you know, I just know that he's not going to get out unless, you know, I tell him. Or we're inside right now, and he's like, let me out the box. So, yeah, that's his deal. That's how he rides. That's us on our Pan Am. Y'all get out, be safe with it, spread some love. Peace.